Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching me from. To my returning subscribers, thank you for always tuning in, and for those of you seeing this face for the first time, you are highly welcome. So today we'll be looking at how to make your long distance relationship work. You guys know that a lot happen in a long distance relationship. For me, I see it takes for those that are strong in mind to be in a long distance relationship, because it's not easy to be in a long distance relationship. So what are those things that you need to do, all right, to make this long distance relationship work? Number one is to be there even when you are not there, right? You have to be there by calling, by texting, by emailing, anything that you need to do, not for you to be present in that relationship. Is very important for you to do it by calling, by texting and all that. Okay, there was a film that I watched. Okay, these two partners, they were in long distance relationship, and they were on video call. They were on video call, and the man collapsed, and the woman on the other side saw what happened. She immediately called and find a way for the husband to be rescued, and luckily everything went well and the man was okay. Assuming they were not in a good term, or they were not on video call that very day, nobody knew what could have happened to this guy. Okay, so if you're in a long distance relationship, it's good for you to be there, right? You're not there physically, but you are there somehow, right? By calling, by checking up on each other all the time. If you're in a long distance relationship, make sure you check up on each other all the time, no matter what, right? And number two is by communicating. Always communicate with your spouse. I said it earlier, by texting, by writing, video call, anything that you can do. Okay, always communicate. Let there be communication in your relationship, because a long distance relationship that lacks communication, it's very difficult for that relationship to work. So if you're in a long distance relationship, to always communicate, talk to each other all the time. Make sure you are checking up on each other all the time. Number three is remind your partner frequently what you love about the relationship. Okay. See, if you're in a long distance relationship, don't always focus on the bad side, right? I know sometimes there are temptations, sometimes there are tiredness, there are weakness and all that, but do not always focus on those weaknesses, right? Always remember the good times in that relationship. Remember how this person has been good to you. Remember, just focus on the positive side in the relationship, because when you start focusing on the negative side, it might hinder you, it might bring you down and all that. Even when there is crisis, okay, always focus on the positive side if you are in a long distance relationship. And number four, forge a secure attachment by supporting each other. All right, forge a secure attachment by supporting each other. Or if you're in a long distance relationship, always support each other, right? You support each other's opinion, respect each other's opinion, and all. Do not look down on each other's interests. Support each other, okay, in each other's interests is very important in a long distance relationship. And also, number five is learn how to address important issue in solving your conflicts with each other. Okay, in a long distance relationship, even when the two parties are together, sometimes there's conflict. Okay, not to talk of being apart from each other. There's always conflict in a long distance relationship, but your ability to tackle those conflicts, your ability to learn how to solve those conflicts, okay, with each other in a long distance relationship is very important. Respect the reason why you guys are apart. Okay, always respect the reason why you guys are apart. If you're in a long distance relationship, there are things that make you to be apart. It might be study, it might be a better life or anything. Okay, respect that ability, the ability why the two of you are in a long distance relationship, and always hope that one day you'll be together, and work by working towards it, by supporting each other, by respecting each other's opinion. Okay, so when you're in a long distance relationship, always respect each other's opinion and learn to be to be trustworthy, because long distance relationship requires truthfulness. And always be truthful with your spouse. When you say you are going to this place, make sure that is where you are going to. Okay, and always communicate with your spouse at work. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all, and see you in my next episode.